Most precarious of all, with so many humans and their rules for gender and their dominance with sound and control they practice with restricting freedom to such a small amount of energy. You have to swear that there's some kind of consciousness no different than The Matrix, the film, they all watched when they were in diapers, preparing for their tests and their quizzes, on Wednesdays walking with their devices and not needing to bother with normal human behavior. They now consider information involving the same computer they carry walking and walking towards an end they stare at, dominating mathematically and with language what another person thinks with their cognition. They now have decided has to do with eyes and body, not needing their neurons. They mysteriously never bother with such dominant equations and objects appearing similar to the infinite jest in Gravities' rainbow, when you're saying to those poor unfortunate theory philosophers, you're as dumb as biophysics and neuroscience at University of Washington, where they study the monkeys and talk about the rats they use for their psychology and psychiatry. For all of you adults who are so old and decrepit, you now believe that you can ride until you die and not have to eat much else other than an impossible confusion of no kombucha and a firecracker so exciting for those staff members. They dance and have rituals when they start frying those objects in their liquid, hotter than the sun melting their frozen, cold, frail disposition, barely bothered by what Dr. Nash does in A Beautiful Mind and what a doctor does describing what he did in a much easier to understand format than some theology, biblical suffering in silence.